Hello everyone. Okay, so what we're going to be making today is butter toffee pretzels. So what we're going to need is a 16-ounce bag of the pretzels. I'm using mini pretzels. If you wanted to use pretzel twist, you definitely can. We're going to be using 1 full stick of butter. You can use unsalted if you'd like. We're going to be using some brown sugar. It's going to be 1 cup packed of brown sugar. We are going to be using 1 full 8-ounce bag of the Heath English toffee bits. We are going to need some light corn syrup, some pure vanilla extract, and some baking soda. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start off by putting my pretzels out on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, and then just set it aside. I'm going to cut up my butter in little squares. We don't have to do anything with the toffee bits because we're using the entire bag. I'm going to measure out 1/4 cup of the light corn syrup, 1 tablespoon of the pure vanilla extract, and then 1/2 teaspoon of the baking soda. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 200 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and clear off the stove, and then I'll be back to show you what we do next. Okay, so what I have here is I have a saucepan and I just turned my heat up to medium. I have 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Add that into the pan. We're gonna add our cubed butter. This is 1 stick of butter, and I will get that off after I'm done recording. I just have one hand. And then over here I have 1/4 cup of the light corn syrup. We're gonna enter that into the pan. And again, I'll scrape this out as soon as I stop recording this clip, but definitely make sure you get it all out. What we're gonna do is bring this up to a boil, and once it comes to a boil, you want to continually stir it for 5 minutes. Once it comes up to a boil, I will show you, but definitely have a spoon or a whisk ready because you're gonna wanna stir it continuously for that 5 minutes. So once we're ready for the next step, I will be back. Okay, we are starting to come to a boil, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my timer for 5 minutes. And now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna keep stirring for 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, we're gonna remove it from the heat. We're gonna add our 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and the 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I will warn you, when you add the baking soda, it's gonna bubble up, so be very, very careful. But you do have to work quickly, so I will be back once we're ready for the next step. Okay, it has been 5 minutes, so I removed it from the heat. Go ahead and add your 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and give that a stir. And be careful, this mixture is very, very hot. Now go ahead and add the baking soda and be careful because it's going to bubble up. That's why I used a bigger pan. But we're going to go ahead and just give this a stir. Make sure it's well incorporated. And then what we're going to do is quickly pour the mixture over your pretzels. So I'm going to do that right now. Go ahead and pour it over, and then I will be back. Okay, I got our mixture poured onto the pretzels, and then I put 1/2 of the bag of the English toffee bits over it. Now what you're going to do is put it into your 200-degree preheated oven, and we're going to bake these for 1 hour. Every 15 minutes of that hour, you're going to go in and give the pretzels a stir. Once that hour is up, I will be back to show you what we do next. Okay, just wanted to show you all. This was my second time moving the pretzels around. I just used those 2 metal spoons and stir them around, so I'm going to put it back in the oven. Just wanted to pop back on to remind you all, every 15 minutes during that hour, you're going to go ahead and just stir the pretzels and then put them back in the oven. Once the hour is up, I'll be back to show you what we do next. Okay, they have been in the oven for an hour, and I did stir them around every 15 minutes. So now you're going to take the remainder of your toffee bits, and you're just going to sprinkle them on top. And what I'm going to do is just put them back in the oven just for like 5 minutes or so. And then they're done. And then we're just going to let them cool a little bit, and then we will give them a taste. Nice salty and sweet snack. Cannot wait. Okay, so back in the oven for 5 minutes and then pull them out, let them cool a little bit, and then we'll give them a taste. So I will be back. Okay, our butter toffee pretzels are done. Just pulled them out of the oven. I'm just gonna leave them cool for a little bit and then we will be back to give them a taste. Okay, let's give these a taste. And when they do cool down, you can just store them in an airtight container at room temperature. Yum. Delicious. Let's give them a taste. Let's do this one. Oh my goodness. Delicious. Salty, buttery. You get a little hint of that chocolate. Delicious snack. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you make these, please let me know how you like them. Hope you have a great day and a great rest of your week, and I will see you on the next one. Bye everyone.